Here are tips on how to pass your driver's test. Adjust your seats. When you pull up to the DMV, make sure you have both windows down. The examiner will come either to your right or to your left. Make sure you have your paperwork handy so you can hand it to the examiner. The examiner will then walk around your vehicle and check your lights. Turn your headlights on, turn them off, hit your hazard lights, turn them off, step on your brake, step off your brake. Your parking brake, they're going to ask you to pull that up, pull your parking brake up, and let it down. They're also going to make you blow your horn. Hit the horn. And now we're ready to proceed. Make sure you put your blinkers on at all times. When the examiner instructs you to make either a left or right turn at the stop sign, please turn your blinker on before you get to the actual sign. We're going to make a left. When you get to the stop sign, make a complete stop. Count to 3 in your head. 1, 2, 3. And then proceed to pull off. When driving down in a residential area, if you're unaware of the speed limit, usually in a residential area it's about 25 miles an hour. But when you proceed to the street, and if you're unaware and you haven't seen the sign yet, keep it at about 35. We're going to come to the stop sign and make a complete stop. Do not slam on your brakes. That's a no-no. They don't like that. We're going to count to 3 in your head. 1, 2, 3, and proceed. We're going to make a right at the next stop sign. Place your blinkers on and come to an immediate stop. Make sure you're looking in your mirrors to your left and to your right. If you can't see, just scoot up a little bit, but make sure you come to another complete stop. Please turn on the broken lines. Do not turn on the solid line. You will fail if you do that. So make sure you're listening to the instructor and not waiting to the last minute to make the turn. Come to a complete stop. Do not stop on the pedestrian walk. You will get lots of points taken off, or you may fail. Turn on the broken lines. And there's a caution light, so proceed with caution. Make sure you're looking to your right and to your left, and proceed. What we're going to do next, we're going to locate a parking spot. I'm going to give some tips on how to back up and some tips on parallel parking. Always place your blinkers on before you turn. All right, we're going to give an example of how to back into a parking space. I don't have the cones, but I'm just going to give you a tip here. When backing up, make sure the small of the window, the cone lines up with the small of the window. As soon as that cone lines up with that window, start turning your car in to back your car into that space. And make sure you put your blinker on. They take points off if you don't have your blinker on.
No.
Okay. All right, I'm in the parking space. Okay, I'm going to do a parallel park within the area where I'm sitting right now. And put your blinkers on before you pull off. You don't want them to take points off for not having your blinkers. So I'm just giving you an example as if you were at the DMV. I'm going to put my blinkers on because I'm going to go ahead and start to parallel park. Place your car in reverse and proceed. Parallel park in the space. Make sure you're in between the cones and straighten up. Boom. You've done a perfect parallel park. Now you're leaving the parallel parking space. Please place your blinkers on, so just in case somebody's behind you, they know what you're doing. Look in all your mirrors, left, right, and proceed. We're in a parking spot right now. We're going to leave the parking spot and proceed back onto the main street, and then we'll be done. Please keep your hands on the steering wheel at all times when with the driver examiner. Place your blinkers on when you come to an intersection. Make sure you're looking left and right before you pull out into an intersection. Double, triple check. Coming to a stop sign, place your blinkers on. I'm going to make a left turn. And I'm going to stop behind the solid line, not on the pedestrian walk. I'm going to look to my left and to my right, and then I'm going to proceed to drive. Stay in the middle of the lanes. Do not sway to the left or to your right. Stay in the middle of the lane. We're going to make another right. Place the blinkers on before you get there. Do not turn your blinkers on as soon as you get to a stop sign or as soon as you get to a light. Please listen to the examiner, and at least 100 feet before you get there to that stop sign and that light, then put that blinker on. Do not do it right when you get there. 1, 2, 3, and proceed. I'm going to come to another stop sign and make a right turn. Come to a complete stop. 1, 2, 3, and then proceed. Look to your left and to your right. And that's how you pass your driving test.